in school, feel waist big bum, yeah, I'm feeling you right there, big gun, them chingers cool. I've done shootings, but bro, done more. That's why, yeah, life, I love him, but bro, talks hot on the phone. I remember that time, but I don't know, I don't wanna go back to oats and soul. Ever sent, but she got no soul. That's why she want mine every time she blows. That's why she want mine every time she blows. She look good in a two-piece, she slide like two, she ain't aim at hat. I was young when she got slapped, then I opened the door, you got bunny, these gas feet through the window. All you heard was bang, don't give it involved, it ain't like that. She look good, but she ain't too bad. I'll hang with stay for I chill with rats. Uh-oh. She don't want me to hit that, cause she see me with a model.
Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. We really need to do this. Oh, man. This is really some bull. This is really some bull. Some nut ass shit, bro. This is really some nut ass shit, bro. We really got bad. Oh my, we really got. Yo, we really got. Yo, Twitch, I'm sorry, man. Oh, this is really not okay. Slash starting from zero with this now. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All good. Kush. All good. All good. Let's I need to let's find something to watch, like I'll find something to watch.
So do you have a type though? Like a guy, or you have no type?
I honestly don't have a type. Like when I picture a guy, I'd say like mixed race, quite smart looking. But then I've slept with one mixed race guy, like in my personal life.
Yeah.
And then I've not really like dated ever since. It's more just whoever's there.
So would you ever date again?
I'd date again, yeah.
Would you
Well,
say?
that's what I'm doing right now.
This ain't ever gonna be a relationship, innit? That's mad.
I thought maybe you could change my mind.
Nah, hell no, innit? It's bad.
Really?
Would you say you're a girl's girl?
No.
You
I like girls, but not the whinging, the moaning, the over-the-top girls. They just
So you couldn't
irritate
have a
me.
circle of like girlfriends?
I've got like some friends that are girls, but like I don't go out my way to like be super supportive of girls, no.
Do they do what you do? Like same industry?
Some of them do, some of them don't.
Is it easier to have friends if they're in your same industry?
Sometimes, because they understand. This whole world of being like a sex worker, porn star, whatever you want to call it, is so weird to some people, and they can't really understand how and why you enjoy it.
Have you ever met a girl that does like in the industry and you thought, wow, this girl's moving mad? Have you ever thought that when you met a girl? You thought you're doing too much?
I don't think you can ever do too much,
That's
can
what I was
you?
going to say, like, isn't there one
If
that
you're
you...
getting burnt out, like I've seen other friends struggle and they find it overwhelming, or they're getting like,
When you say
know,
burnt out, what's burnt out? What do you mean?
tired. Some people try and keep up with what I do, so they try and sleep with the amount I do, and then they're just getting burnt out, tired, and you can see it, and they're struggling. And then it makes you hate the industry. But it's not the industry's fault, it's because you don't know what you can handle.
So you say like some girls willy mileage.
But like, these are my limits. But it's good to know your limits. Like, I wish I knew mine.
I was about to say, so would you say you've reached yours yet?
No. I want to know how athletes, they find their peak or they know their fastest they can run. Like, I want to know what my body can handle, and I've not reached that yet.
How would you know when you've reached that? Is that when you like...
When I have to tap out.
She is on some none of that shit,
I want to
bro.
get to the point where I'm like, well, guys, I need a break. Like, I can't handle this. But I've not reached that yet.
Let me ask you this here. You see when people recognize you, what's the first thing that they say?
Oh my God, you're Bonnie Blue, or oh my God, can I get a photo? Or my boyfriend loves you. Like, the amount of women and girls that come up to me is like just as many as men.
Wait, my
Did you find it
boyfriend
weird if
loves
a guy
you.
comes up and
It's
is like, yeah,
crazy,
I love your content?
right? Because how you with another girl, you're like, wait, is that Bonnie Blue? And then you leave your girl to go to Bonnie Blue. Yeah, you're crazy.
No.
Okay.
I'm like, thank you, I really, really appreciate it. I will never stop, like, these times where I've spent hours and hours in the same spot just taking photos, and I don't mind, because I'm like, I'm so thankful that you even wanted to spend the time out of your day to come and say hi and take a photo with me.
What's cheating to you though?
Well, I cheated on my boyfriend.
With the man them, like the 1,000 man?
No, before that.
How'd you cheat on him though?
Met somebody, slept with someone else.
Okay, where did you meet that guy?
Like, through a friend.
Was you sneaky with it, or was you just bold? Like, you was like, yo, meet me
I was
here.
sneaky with it.
Did the guys know each other?
He knew I had a boyfriend, yeah.
Where was he from?
Where was the guy from?
Yeah.
London.
Okay, big man thing. Would you encourage the other gal them to jump into the profession that you're doing?
If they enjoy sex, why not?
But speaking of, there's a lot of gal that want to actually get into that, but I got to ask you,
Yeah.
like, what's the success rate? Because I seen a gal on my socials posting her OF thing, and I'm not gonna lie, I think she's made like an amount of like £25 on there.
It's not as
Nobody cares
easy
about
as
your
people
titties,
think.
bruv.
You can't just post a sex tape and earn millions. It doesn't work that way.
You
So,
gotta like, market it and that.
100% you got to market it.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like, this gal on my thing, she's trying to do a thing, and I'm like, right, you started off a willy first, you have to ease your way into it.
See, I started off straight away with sex tapes. But like, I didn't have social media. I wasn't that interesting. So like, I couldn't say, hey, come and see a photo of me in the bikini, because, well, who's going to subscribe to that? They just
True
go.
that.
Hub.
I gotta ask you this, how come guys pay to watch you? Because it's free, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Well, it depends, like, because my good videos aren't free. They're not out there, so they want to see them.
so like, what's the standard video that you got like? That's like,
Absolutely. I'm so passionate about vintage fashion. I would love to give her pieces a second life. I actually adore...
You want my dead mom's clothes?
I normally don't spend.
You're crazy.
Absolutely. I'm so passionate about vintage fashion.
No, you're not passionate. You just
I
want
would love to give her pieces a second life. I actually
not even. I just want to wait second life, knowing that his mom is dead. Yo, I can't lie. I just want to wear your mom's dead clothes.
adore...
You want my dead mom's clothes?
You want my mom's dead man's clothes?
Haven't bought any
Yo, you've
clothes
lost your
in probably
mind.
8 years. The last time I bought underwear was 1998. I don't think I've
The bumble
ever
will-
bought socks.
You know what I'm saying?
This is one of my undershirts that I've had since I was a child, pretty much. And I got these shorts on sale, I think in 1999 for, I think it was $15. These are too wide now because the elastic kind of wore out over the years. So I take this binder clip and I clip it together and it fits fine. And these shorts have lasted me 13 years going on.
Your
and
TikTok
hopefully
shop is a
more
thing.
years. I store my toiletries in this box. I don't believe in paying for toiletries. I'm subscribed to many different mailing lists, and I also keep my eyes on freebie sites. Whenever I hear of any free sample offer that's for something that I would actually use, I would go and fill out a form. Here are some free samples of sanitary pads and tampons. And also, sometimes I go to some promotional events where
Yeah, she's the
freebies
type
are
of
being
person that
given
will
out.
go to the
Dental
toilets
floss,
just to get the
contact
perks.
lens solutions, toothbrushes, toothpastes, free samples of deodorants, free samples of razors. I'm a big fan of free samples. Maybe I'm an extreme sampler. I don't do laundry. You have to pay quite a bit in quarters, so whenever I have dirty clothes, I try to wash them while I'm showering. Today I'm using a free sample of detergent I got. Okay, I need to get detergent and bleach onto my clothes before I put them in the shower to soak. And once I'm done showering, then I lather up the clothes. I almost never do laundry. I think the last time I did laundry was maybe 3 years ago. And I start wringing out these clothes. I don't use the dryer. Not only does the dryer waste money, but it shrinks clothes and it wears clothes out faster. You can keep your clothes looking newer for longer if you don't dry them. Well, normally I would want to do maybe a load of laundry every other week. It costs like $3 to wash and dry clothes. Just save maybe $6 a month.
I've been an educator for 35 years. I have 2 PhDs, and I coach basketball. Hold up! I'm out. Somebody drop some change.
They don't make money.
I am tired of students who disregard the importance of money. So I'm gonna pick up every penny they drop on the floor. And by the end of the day, I got $2 or $3. No shame in my game. As you can see, I have a beautiful couch. I don't have a couch. What's that look for?
Terrence
That's
is
the
so
thing, you're
cheap.
not
He
broke.
doesn't want to
You
spend
have
money
money.
on anything. Look above his head. He's so cheap, he won't even put a second coat of paint on the wall.
One coat is fine.
Here, you can still see the original color of the house.
It was $150
This is where you live.
for that bucket of paint. And I painted the whole house with that one bucket of paint. They said it should have been 3 buckets of paint. I saved $300 on paint alone.
Ooh, what are those? New Haribo Nostalgics. Pineapple cubes. Tropical. Tastes like when I was younger.
yeah.
I feel like I've tried pear drops before, but these ones are squidgy. Squidgy like a jellyfish.
On Booking.com, it's easy to go from home
Free viewers?
to holiday home. For no sneaky added fees, go to Booking.com, booking.yeah.
Oh, this is the other thing with YouTube. The ads are crazy.
People rarely come over, and
Poor
it's
viewers?
kind of
Oh,
hard
yeah.
to entertain, especially when you don't have furniture. We have to lay on the floor just to see TV.
You can see it perfectly from here. Look, you can
You
sit in
can't,
the
because
chair
when you
and
have the
can
glare-
look at the TV. It's just fine.
I believe we have made enough money in this house to afford some furniture.
I have 2 children, Dyra Candell the
Really?
second,
What are you saving
and
for? 'Cause then-
Terrence Candell Jr.
Niggas,
This is my son's room.
bugging,
I
bro.
asked for a desk and a chair.
You got a chair.
I have a folding chair.
I got it from the school.
Exactly.
We're the ones who have to sacrifice. For him, it's easy, but for us, it's kind of hard.
Welcome to my lovely daughter's room. You can see she has all the amenities.
I don't know if
That's
I've made you
ready to
moderator.
fall
That's a
down.
beautiful desk.
He broke it, and as opposed to throwing it away, he sawed off the part that broke off and then gave it to her as a desk. How ridiculous is that?
It's in great shape. Cost me exactly $0.00. Cha-ching. This is my spot
what I'm
over
saying.
here, what I call
Hey,
the
I've
man
just
cave.
made
They
you,
already had like a
one.
barbecuer that was right here. I thought, wow, I could probably save $500 or $600 by not buying a desk. Strange people come into your house and they use your hand towels and you gotta wash them. Way too much money. No, ladies and gentlemen, introducing
Hey, I don't know.
the electronic hand towel dispenser. That towel dispenser dispenses at about a rate of 5 cents a week.
He is so cheap. My husband has quite a wardrobe. Most of it is as old as our kids. He just won't go out and buy new clothes. Come on, this shirt has had it. I mean, look at the collar. It's like, I'm done, I'm dead.
If I need a shirt, then I'll borrow it from my son. This is my son's shirt. It looks good on me.
It's a constant battle. Look at that. This is how people literally have to ring the doorbell.
Oh, no.
This doesn't make any sense.
In terms of how much
no.
I've saved on keeping things the way they are and necessities only, I have saved upwards of $45,000.
So
Here we are
do
in my
something
kitchen.
with it then.
Basic
You can't just-
refrigerator. Show you one of the many ways that I save money.
can't lie, most of these people,
You'll
they're
notice
just
the
mental.
cherries
Like, you
have
can't.
no stems on them. I pull them all off before I weigh them, so I don't have to pay for the stems, because you can't eat the stems. And these are grapes, which I do the same thing for. I pull the little vines off, save 4 or 5 cents each time.
That's, yeah, I hear that
Tastes
one.
delicious.
I mean,
what I'm doing here is taking a piece of banana. Most people don't know that it makes an excellent device for shining your shoes with.
My husband tries to stop me from spending. It's very annoying.
This is my frozen assets. We have a credit card, but try not to abuse it. I freeze the credit card so that it's not easily accessible.
Winnie,
What I'm doing is thawing out the
ice.
ice. It's a lot of effort, so in order for my wife to use it, she has to put some labor into it. These are my paper towels that have been used and reused and reused and reused, and are still quite functional, as you see. I save about $100 a year in paper towels alone. Coffee is very expensive, so instead of using it freely, I kind of reuse it. This one's gotten 3 or 4 cups out of it already, but I'm still not done with it yet. I have one more final use for it.
Wait, Winnie, is all of those viewers you?
Window cleaner costs probably around $3 a spray bottle. Well, I don't purchase it. I make my own out of the coffee grounds. I shake it up. Although it appears
all
to be
6
dirty,
viewers.
you will see how clean it can get a window. I'm saving an additional $3 every month or so, which adds up to maybe $40, $50 a year. Clear as daylight.
I'm confused. So I got 6 viewers in this bitch. Oh hell yeah! Unless I got 7 now. Like, can you guys at least like type?
For me
Say hi,
to
hello.
Keep everything covered with plastic because I want to try to
For
keep
me,
that
it's saying
resale
7.
value intact when I try to sell the house.
4 years ago, locomotive
Nope.
engineer
Nope,
Todd
it's going back down to
Moriarty
1.
covered nearly
Nope, it's
his
going back down to
entire
1.
house in protective wrapping. He's lived
No,
this
now it's
way
2.
ever since.
People laugh. I mean, they come into my garage, they come into my house. They're like, you know, what are you, the bubble boy? They can laugh. I don't care. I'm laughing all the way.
It was 7
I
at
sell
one
this
point.
baby.
By
But
sacrificing
now it's just
comfort
2.
for savings, Todd estimates he's able to save nearly 95% of his $90,000 annual salary, spending only $4,500 per year on necessities.
When I bought the house, it came with an electric garage door opener, but you know what? I disconnected. I thought, you know, why pay all
I
this
have
money?
no clue, bro.
If I kept that
If
thing
you're in
running
my
every
chat,
day,
say
it would
hi,
cost
say
me
hello,
$1.20
like.
per day, up to $438
You got
a
me,
year.
you got me.
I mean, that's ridiculous.
Oh shit.
Following his recent divorce, Todd plans to sell his home and hopes his extreme measures will pay off.
Say
My
hi, say
ex-husband
hello.
Todd is always constantly
We're
trying
tryna-
to
we're
save
tryna-
money.
we're tryna get
Every
this shit
day,
up.
every hour, every minute. It's always on his mind. It's part of who
Because
he is.
I accidentally got banned on
in the college setting. This
Twitch.
is your first impression.
It hasn't even been
You wanna
4
put your
days.
best foot forward. I'm Lauren Taylor. I'm a student in Future
Ooh.
CML, and I am a Grammarly user. I decided to study media and journalism because I wanted to
I
follow
can't
a
lie,
major that
YouTube
would help
Shorts
me
is-
connect people. So I originally got Grammarly because I was writing with a purpose. I like to
Shall
use
I?
Grammarly to start looking at clarity and precision. It's nice to
I
have a
posted
tool
my
that
shit
can
on
improve my productivity.
Shall I
One of the
go?
most important parts of growing up is
No, I
starting
can't
to
lie. I'm just gonna.
develop
I'm
your
saying on YouTube.
communication
I'm just
style.
gonna get a couple
Everyone's
clips
writing is
so I
kind
can
of
edit
unique to their individual
later on
experiences and
today.
perspective.
Today I'm just getting clips. That's all I'm
Additions
doing.
to Grammarly are with the priority of
That's all I'm doing.
preserving
I'm just getting
your
clips.
voice as a writer. I give it my authentic voice, and it helps me shape it to the audience.
No, I
I'm
can't.
presenting
I'm
to
suspended,
in the
so I
best
can't
way
do
it can be
anything from there.
presented. It sounds cheesy,
I need
but
to wait
like
until
a wand
tomorrow.
is
It's only a
always
day
as good as
suspension, so it's
wizard.
not that bad.
Other platforms are a little more
I love Todd, and we're friends to this day, but I will have to say that his cheap ways and cheap habits and quirks were a factor in us getting a divorce. One of the
You can
habits he has
you
is
can still
collecting
clip stuff
bottles.
on.
Todd will collect bottles and cans anywhere, anytime. And he doesn't even care, like, what's in it.
Oh yeah, you can clip on
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
saw the
people just
ones
throw
on
these things away
thing.
like it's just trash, but
They're
I see
doing
money laying
half
around. I see
decent
dimes
on
all
TikTok.
over the place.
Oh, you
One
don't have
time
my
we were
other TikTok
driving
account.
and
Hold
he
on one sec.
stopped on the highway because he saw a bottle on the highway.
Hold
On a
on.
weekly basis, I would say I probably find about 200 to 300 pop bottles and cans
Hold on, let me give you my other
around the
TikTok.
city. So
Yeah, you can click
yeah,
on it.
I mean, and it adds up.
Todd and I met on an online dating service. Todd was not paying for it, and I was paying for it. Red flags. I realized pretty quickly that he was
I
different
just
from
sent you
anyone
my.
else I had dated before.
Oh wait,
One Christmas, Todd bought me Doritos and chocolate chips for Christmas.
damn, shit.
And I cried. Hard.
I think my habits did get to her after a while. She would sometimes joke and say that she was on the crazy train. You know, pun intended, since I drive trains, she got off the crazy train. But I'm running the trains, I'm going straight down the track, and I can do whatever I want.
Penny Pincher, Kelly Watson, and her husband Richard live in an upper-middle-class Chicago suburb.
Yeah.
And in order to pocket an extra $800 a month, Kelly has decided to close her Pilates studio.
Yeah, I quite like
relocated to
the
her
video
home.
that you clipped
going
of
to
the
need
guy
smaller
saying
equipment.
good boy.
And
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to have to fix that hole in the ceiling.
That's it's on like
I
1,000.
think if my mom's gonna
One
teach a
point.
Pilates
Let me check.
class
Hold
in
on.
the house, she needs to make sure that the clients feel
It's on
comfortable
1.9,
and safe.
and on YouTube Shorts it's on 1.4. So it's not doing too bad.
How you doing?
Doing well. Do you have any wheels?
For this?
No, for
Oh,
something else.
Okay, front and back?
Sure.
Yeah, it's not doing. It's not doing too
Pilates
bad.
is so
Still.
expensive to equip a home studio. Ooh, I like these. To do it well, to do it right.
May I ask, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm thinking of using this for Pilates equipment.
Ah.
Do you have any inner tubes?
When she started doing the funny things with the wheels, that I absolutely had no idea what you were thinking about.
Now this.
Yeah, I know. It was still.
It was
I just need a lot more clips.
strange.
A lot more
This
clips.
actually would work. How much are these?
You're looking at $30 for a front wheel,
Mm-hmm.
$45 for the rear.
Do you have anything cheaper?
Cheaper.
Yo.
I've got something, I believe. Best probably follow me.
Okay.
Well, we have a few other wheels here, ready to see the scrapyard.
Oh, this is perfect size.
Another 27.
Oh, that's a little large. Oh, this
There's
is
the
great.
20-inch there.
Starting off with this attack speed, it's absolutely unstoppable. Don't
Like,
mind
it might just be bots, you know.
My agility stats are maxed.
Oh, my forehead big as shit.
Farming monsters feel so smooth.
Dog.
A drop, excellent Archangel sword plus wings
Dog.
annihilation. Let's go try it on a big boss. With this attack speed,
Ooh.
even the toughest monsters are easy to take down. And the best part, this version lets you auto-craft gear.
Say that, say
Focus
that, say
on
that.
player experience. Pure fun. If you
Dog.
attack speed combat,
My forehead
don't
big.
miss out on this one.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Play for free now.
Hola. 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 Hola.
You're with Brandon.
Rachel.
Rachel. Jeremy.
We're up here.
This is 21-year-old Brandon Reisner, standing alongside
Brandon
his two
Reisner.
parents. For the last 6 hours, Brandon has been on the run from police after brutally killing his best friend.
See, I would.
You jump the fence.
See, you think that's me? Yeah. My boy is.
Head back towards Collinwood.
I'll
As
know from the
Brandon's
jump
parents learn their
if
son is an alleged
my boy,
killer,
if my boy's
all
a
they
killer.
can do is pray as they patiently wait for their son's fate.
I would know if my
Jump
boy's
that
a
seat
killer.
out here. Would you like to talk in private?
On a cold November morning in 2022, a ditched Toyota Prius would be discovered by officers in Rome, Georgia.
Thank you.
That's what I was looking for. There's nothing.
Why this car was ditched in the middle of a creek is something police were yet to figure out.
Yeah, I don't think he's in there.
No, I can't down there.
Oh, okay. Alabama see his girlfriend.
Yes.
His road off in there or something.
Yeah.
The vehicle out from the creek, and upon searching the license plate number, they would discover it belonged to 21-year-old Aaron Davis. Luckily, the town of Rome, Georgia is relatively small, and officers were already familiar with the name, so Lieutenant Sailors would give Aaron's father a call a few minutes later.
Okay. Yeah, can you see if you maybe can get a hold of him and
maybe she can get a hold of him.
Aaron's cars. However, he did have some useful details he was able to give the lieutenant following this call. The night prior to this footage, Aaron went to visit his longtime friend, Brandon Reisner. The two had been friends since middle school, and their friendship continued all the way through college. Aaron had just recently graduated from Brigham Young University, so his over 60-mile travel to visit Brandon was meant to celebrate the new start to adulthood. He had heard from him, and his phone...
Right, that's the thing, right? I would know if my boy's a killer. Right? Because
straight to voicemail.
Just no. Right? Because what do you mean you're trying to kill me?
All of these strange mysteries would lead Aaron's father to file a missing persons report, and an investigation to find Aaron would officially begin. First, and most obviously, police would give Brandon Reisner a call, as he was supposedly the last person to have been in contact with Aaron.
Hey, I'm Lieutenant Sailors, Rome Police. You doing all right today?
Yes, I am. I'm looking for my friend right now.
Yeah, that's what I was calling about. You hadn't heard from him?
I have not. I've tried calling him, and it's just gone straight to voicemail. And I heard he was at Heritage Park, so that's where I'm at right now. So I'm looking around. Do you guys know where the car was?
Yeah, it was in a ditch over there. When's the last time you saw Aaron?
I saw him last night.
About what time?
Well, we started drinking around like 12, noon. He started throwing up pretty bad. He told me to leave him alone. I guess I woke up around like 1 or 2 a.m. And that's when I saw that his car was gone.
All right. Well, if y'all hear from him, let us know, okay?
Yeah, thank you for the help, sir.
All right. Bye-bye.
Brandon's story made complete sense, and he even claimed to be actively looking for Aaron at the time of the phone call, as any good friend would do. It seemed like Brandon was clearly the person they needed to speak to further in order to get to the bottom of Aaron's disappearance. So a few hours later, they showed up, unannounced, at Brandon's house to get more answers about what happened the night before, this time face to face.
Can you walk me through what's going on? Just make sure we're all on the same page.
We started drinking around 12 yesterday.
Yeah, it's you and Aaron, right?
Yeah, me and Aaron.
Okay. Anyone else with you guys?
And went to some bars, and I had bought some red wine.
Yeah.
And came back here, started drinking red wine.
He doesn't drink too often, so yeah. He had gone upstairs and was just puking everywhere to the toilet. It was like standing up and puking for some reason. And I went downstairs and he told me to go out.
That he doesn't need any help. I went downstairs, dropped a bottle, cut my pinky, and I went to the urgent care this morning, took a shower, went to bed.
Okay.
And then woke up 1 to 2 a.m. and his car was gone.
Man, y'all can't like the shitmongers, bro.
Despite Brandon's strange demeanor, Aaron's actions last night connect with the ditched car and lack of response for the last 12 hours. If Aaron was a light drinker and got heavily intoxicated, who knows what he could have done while completely by himself.
So, how long have you and Aaron been friends?
We met when I was in 5th grade.
Okay.
And then we became more like close friends, I'd say, like around freshman year.
We're still trying to find him. I don't know You know, he may just be staying at a hotel, sleeping off whatever happened last night. Yeah. It doesn't necessarily mean he's in danger or anything like that. You have any problem with us checking inside the house? No problem at all? No ferocious iguanas or anything? You never know, man.
You
People
never
have all
know,
kinds of
man.
pets.
The officer would search the house and find some interesting discoveries. Several doors would be locked, specifically the door leading to Aaron's room, where he supposedly threw up several times. This was strange, so Brandon would be called inside to help get them up to Aaron's room.
Do you mind coming in here with me so you can just show me where I'm going and all that?
Yeah.
Just makes it a little bit easier. The bathroom is up there that he was up checking in. I got you. Oh, Lord. Is that what's in the laundry right now, I guess? Okay.
Officers would notice a strong chemical smell coming from the room and find excessive amounts of cleaning supplies. But all of that would mean nothing compared to what they found next.
What did they find?
There's a significant amount of blood next to the bed, too.
Oh,
Decent.
hell no.
More than just vomit all the way over here. Looks like it's been there a while, but he could have been throwing up blood, I guess. See all that? It's weird to be throwing up blood like that. Not to mention, if he had alcohol poisoning, he wouldn't have been able to get up and move around this morning. Especially at 2 or 3 in the morning. Just poured powder right there, too.
Let's leave it right now.
The cops are starting to find the whole scenario awfully suspicious. The odd story from Brandon, the puddles of blood in Aaron's room, the hundreds of dollars worth of cleaning supplies. It seems as though Brandon sensed the officer's suspicion arising as well, as when Aaron's room was being searched, he decided to do this.
Oh, my knees.
Oh, he tried to get it because he knows. That sheen. Yo, officers are actually very unfit.
He jumped the fence. Headed back towards Collinwood.
Somewhere between LaPorte and Eastside, gotta be in these houses. Go up to the house, get in the backyard. Okay. Possible 1043 suspect.
Run back towards 8.
Give me more units.
Unfortunately, officers lost sight of Brandon. He officially managed to escape the police, at least for now. Desperate for any leads that might aid in finding Brandon, police began going door to door around the neighborhood, questioning witnesses who might have caught a glimpse of where he had fled. During this effort, one officer encountered a neighbor who happened to be on a call with Brandon's father, Jeremy. Quickly, the officer took the phone to speak with him directly.
Hey, sir, I'm Lieutenant Sailor from Police.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Reisner, the homeowner,
Yes,
and
sir.
my Brandon's father.
Yeah, we're probably going to need to talk to Brandon. Do you know where he is?
No, I thought he was still at home. Now, earlier we had told him maybe drive around the areas where they normally hang out and try to look for him, for Aaron. Okay, we'll keep trying to get hold of him. We're still about an hour away, working our way there.
Even Jeremy was clueless regarding Brandon's whereabouts, and seemingly so was everyone else, as an entire hour would go by with Brandon nowhere to be found.
I am.
Okay.
This is Mom.
Okay. Sorry, I realize you might not be able to answer this question. Probably don't know the answer, but I'll try. Is there suspicion that Brandon was involved in what, hurting Aaron or something? There's suspicion that something happened in the home. Beyond getting drunk and throwing up? Well, we don't know. They're lifelong friends.
We called back after the boy's mom called us. We called back and said, when did you last see Aaron? He says, I guess he left during the night. And that's all we knew. We went to look for him where the car was reported.
Yes.
The powers that be have our number?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
While trying his best to assist the police with the investigation, Jeremy would return to his house, where he discovered Brandon's phone. Up until that point, Jeremy had been doing everything he could to help the police track down his son. However, after
I don't
finding
even
the
know.
phone,
It's interesting though.
his
That's why I'm not even
cooperation
talking like that.
came to a sudden stop.
I'm low-key getting
He
invested.
refused to hand the phone over.
Like, this is the things that you girls are actually be watching, right? And this is why I'm scared of females, right? Because 24/7, 7 days a week, they be watching shit like this, right? And you don't even know if they're like, this is the nigga's best friend. Your girl, yo,
Police to
man,
wonder,
be careful,
had
man.
he seen something on
If your girl watches true crime, you're in trouble, man.
it? Or was he hiding something far more unsettling? But before we get to that, Jeremy is not alone in facing a tragedy. Unfortunately, it can happen to any of us. Take Yvette Torres. She was one for injury.
Don't raise dragons right off the bat. For new players, at the start of the game, don't rush to raise dragons. You might get a powerful
Watch this
dragon.
shit.
The best results if
Do
you become
not
their
watch
client.
this shit, bro.
$1 million with more phone as while searching around the house. This was
I
a
did
huge
not watch
discovery
this.
for the investigation, as it could help trace where Brandon could have gone off to. But unfortunately, Jeremy was unwilling to give up the phone to cops until he could better understand the situation. After all, Brandon is his son, and he is innocent until proven guilty. So giving up the
So
phone
you even know a
could
whole
be a
channel.
tragic
Hold on.
mistake. Again, hours go by with no further leads or clues as to where Brandon went. What Jeremy managed to find on Brandon's phone during this period will forever remain a mystery. However, when police spoke to him again, his demeanor
that is way
would
too long.
shift dramatically.
That is way too long.
So, first of all, I understand you
I am
found
not
his
watching a
cell
whole
phone.
2
That's
hours,
right.
1
You wanna
hour
turn that
of
over to
why
us?
Diddy might be.
I do. My gut says yes, but at the same time,
Yeah, I mean, we
I don't know.
we'll probably need to go through it.
Yeah,
and
free
see
Diddy though.
At least maybe where he's been today. There is a significant amount of blood in that upstairs bedroom and on the carpet. But I wanted to be straight up with you. Not going home to find that. Okay.
No, I appreciate that. Do you have a warrant that would include the phone?
No, we'd have to get one at some point, so we couldn't go into it without that. So
Some text back and forth.
Free Diddy, man.
maybe something helps. And you know,
I know.
helps him. You know, but I can't promise you that because I don't.
No, I know.
Yeah, I don't know what all's in there. So
I want to. I was
I know, as a father, I understand.
all right. Well, yeah, I'm gonna keep walking.
Something had changed.
Try that. I want to do that, you
Whatever
know.
was on that
I want to just go
phone
into a courtroom.
had to be
Because you can
disturbing.
just, what do you
And
call
the
it?
officer seemed to have caught on to this as
Uh,
well.
You can just
He
walk
doesn't know
into
what's going on.
a court
But
and
he
just watch
seemed
their
a little
trial.
shocked that we're at his house. You know, he seemed respectful in the sense that he was okay with us being at his
So
house.
is this
to do
saying
what
that
he
there's
needed
4
to do.
people in my
I can
chat?
really get a feel for him. He may
Like,
just
this is
be
my
covering
first
for
time
his
properly
kid. He's gotta be.
going
Him
live
having the
on
phone
YouTube, you
not
know.
being shattered tells me that his son handed it to him. So he found the phone, tells us that he found the phone, but doesn't want to give it to us without a search warrant.
Text messages not there.
Probably. He was
Yeah,
telling me
yeah,
they
you
were
can just go
texting
in.
her about him asking for if anyone had seen Aaron. I wonder if those texts were sent.
Yeah, it says 1 as well.
These officers were spot
got-
on with their theory.
I've got 12
on the
views.
phone,
I've got
Brandon
12
would leave
views.
an array
My
of
chat rate is
horrifying
4,
notes,
and I've
such
got
as
1
his scream
concurrent
became a
viewer,
gargle as
which
he
is me.
swallowed his tongue. I like dark places where my mind melts. It feels so good, and I feel so cool. My brain's a waterfall running out of my nose like drool. I can turn myself on in the blink of an eye. They notified me
Now I've got
as
2
the
viewers.
smartest man alive. Additionally, he would leave a to-do list following the murder of Aaron. 1. Schedule last 3 songs. This was in reference to his YouTube channel where he would post his music. 2. Vacuum. 3. Laundry. 4. Shower in my shower. 5. Take bath. Tomorrow. 1. Text Rachel that Aaron threw up horribly. I think there was some blood in it. 2.
Yeah, no, we
I
definitely
woke
will,
up
especially
and
because
he was
I'm
gone.
bad tomorrow.
Whether or
If
not
you
these
if you
exact
grind
messages
from
were
that
what
from
alarmed
that now till
Jeremy
tomorrow.
is
Wait, how
unknown.
many
But
followers do you have on Twitch?
something on that phone made it clear to him that Brandon had killed Aaron. And just an hour later, Jeremy would call police, detailing that he was with Brandon and that he was willing to surrender and turn himself in. So 25 minutes later, Brandon and his parents would arrive at the station.
You're
Three more.
Rachel. Jeremy. Thank you.
Yeah, grind from that today till tomorrow. Should be able to get it. Carla, I'm coming off after this
Rachel,
one though.
Jeremy,
I need to do something.
y'all can have a seat out here. I'm gonna take him back there, and we'll talk, man. Would you like to talk in private?
You need to send somebody out to find the body.
Okay. I'll be right back out with you, okay?
Winnie, is all four of them people you?
Anything in your pockets that I need to know about?
Wallet and keys.
Have those real quick. Anything else?
No.
Because I've got four viewers. No, I've got 2 now.
Now that Brandon was secured, the
No, I've got
detective
5.
would sit him down to try and get a basic confession
Oh, it's
or any
bloody
information
bots, man.
that might ease the path to conviction.
Alright, like I was saying, I'm Detective York. I work here at the wrong PD, of course. Detective York, yep, that's me. So before we get started, got some paperwork you gotta fill out.
The detective would start the interview by getting Brandon's basic information and contact addresses.
So I'm gonna read you some stuff before we get started, okay? You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before you are asked questions and have him with you during questions.
Sure, if you're not a bot, man, type something, man, interact, man.
Alright.
Give me some interaction and I'll give you some interaction,
Brandon
man. Let's
was
make this
smart.
live.
He knows nothing he says in the interrogation room will go on to help him in court, so he decides to keep his mouth shut. While this is unfortunate for the detective, Brandon's parents are more than willing to have a discussion with him. So instead, he turns his attention over to them to try and get the information that he's looking for.
Carla, if that was me, chill, take that nigga away, bro. Take that nigga away because it's chill.
Thank you.
There's a lot going on right now. Anything that we can do for y'all right now.
Get you back on fire. I can take you out. Try to show you. I can try to show you.
You can try to show us
the general area, yeah.
Okay.
There's an old cemetery up the hill. You turn left. Trendle, something like Trendle.
Okay.
We can show you. All right.
This statement from Jeremy was crucial information to track down Aaron's body. But as valuable as this information is, the detective recognized the importance of capitalizing on the opportunity to gather as much from Jeremy as possible while he remained cooperative. With this in mind, he shifted his focus to delving deeper into Brandon's personal life before turning to search for the body.
Brandon, we brought him home from college because he was having anxiety attacks, he was having suicidal thoughts, he was having visions. Brought him home to make him safe. I get his medications right. Got a call from Brandon this morning at 9 or 10. He was asking about one thing out, falling, so they had drank. He didn't want Dad finding out that he was falling upstairs in the carpet. That's all we heard. Then an hour or two goes by. Boy's mom calls us. Or I called Brandon back.
Yo, Carla, I need to come off, right? Yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow. I'll be back on tomorrow. Let's just. Yeah, what song's playing?
feel like you're an angel in a demon body. That's why me not hesitate to screw you. She walked through the hallway with a sainted body. Call on make a man knows them. Can you move to the reggae no be blues? And no, yeah, make a suck you no. Me like you way that you roll it, jiggy like that. And I know that you know that me feel ya. And everybody evil, nobody only like that. Put your hands on the pole, wine selector. She puff cannabis smoke and she lit it. She a body of the highest order, crazy girl. I know say me and the Jones, I know there isn't like that. My brain in this order, give me that. Sweet, for real, for me. Sweet, c'est la vie, hasta la vivi. Looking pretty, me need it now. Ooh, baby, cuckoo kill me, bad carry, cuckoo kill me now. Ooh, cuckoo beat it on her knees. She say now we now. Olo mi lara oh, oh my ama lo mi lara oh. Tobalo, pare o ma kami lara oh. Oh my jo mi lara oh. Sweet Cuban girl, she a want Panamera. She give herself to me and she wants me to tear her. Finish with her, she tell me thank you. Email her, email her, email her. Can you move to the reggae no be blues? And no, yeah, make a suck you no. She puff cannabis smoke and she lit it. She a body of the highest order, crazy girl. I know say me and the Jones, I know there isn't like that. My brain in this order, so give me that. Sweet, for real, from me. Sweet, c'est la vie, hasta la vivi. Looking pretty, me need it now. Ooh, baby, cuckoo kill me, bad carry, cuckoo kill me now. Ooh, cuckoo beat it on her knees. She say now we now. Sweet, for real, for me. Sweet, c'est la vie, hasta la vivi. Looking pretty, me need it now. Ooh, baby, cuckoo kill me, bad carry, cuckoo kill me now. Ooh, cuckoo beat it on her knees. She say now we now.
Cuckoo.